What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Coming Clean. Today, it's a little bit different. I got Lambert in the house.
I've been in this house. I mean, left.
True. That's true. Today, we thought it would be fun, exciting, interesting, to do something a little different. We were diving into a lot of old memories that we had, going through old YouTube videos, old vlogs, and today's episode is random things you never knew.
Oh shit.
I know, it was like, how random and never knowing do we want this to go? Like this is scary. But one thing that really was like, okay, let's do this episode is one thing you guys might never have known is Lambert one time got me catfished.
Oh my God.
This is true. I have been catfished like big time. Like Lambert found this. Okay, I'm trying to remember the story. Lambert found this guy on Instagram.
Yeah, he DM'd me. He was like, he was very cool and chill.
And he had like cars.
Oh, he's cute.
He had like cars on his page and like a house on his page. It was cool.
And it wasn't suspicious either because he had like 400 followers, 600 followers. So I was like, all right, cool.
He had followers.
Guy.
Yeah, apparently he's not real. I don't know. I was living in Orange County at the time. He was living in Malibu, which is like a 3-hour drive. And we drove up there one day, 3 hours. So it's just like a 6-hour round trip. And he never showed up.
No, you know how he got catfished? Was when we asked for the gate code.
Yeah, he said he lived at this house, but he had an address there. So that's, I guess he could have Googled that.
Yeah, he did.
But then there was a gate code.
And he texted you a photo that, I'm in traffic.
And he was in traffic and he never got there. We waited there for like forever, I feel like an hour.
Yeah, it was an hour. It was bad.
We even like went hiking or something, right? And to like kill time or something.
We were like, fuck it, let's go hike.
Yeah.
What was your idea? Because that was never my idea.
And then he was supposed to come to like Orange County one time and he never did. I should have known because every time I tried to FaceTime him, he would always like talk to me on the phone. So I talked to this guy on the phone, but every time I tried to FaceTime him, he would never pick up. I know.
I found out who he was.
And then we found out that he actually catfished like a few people on the Shreds team.
I remember that. That was so bad.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. What was it?
Brittany. I was like trying to think of like, what is this guy's Instagram again? Because maybe y'all have got catfished by him.
This is the original.
He was a good one.
This is the original Tinder swindler. Before there was a Tinder swindler.
That was a good catfish. I still cannot believe that Lambert got me catfished.
All things.
What? I get you like real life girls and you get me catfished.
I got you Gerard Butler once. And you're like, nah, he's too emotionally unavailable. And look at him now.
No, he was too hairy.
He was too hairy?
His chest was like...
What do you think Gerard Butler was?
His chest was so hairy. I don't know. I can't.
It's like Narnia every time you lay your head on it.
Like, you couldn't even see his skin. It was so hairy.
That hairy?
That hairy.
It's just wearing a shirt.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm used to dating.
How'd you see his chest?
What do you mean? Like he was wearing like a shirt like this.
Oh, like a V. Oh.
Yeah, and you could see like it's the hair just coming out of it.
What if it was just that? What if it was just that neckline right there and everything else is like just skin?
I don't know. If you're that hairy, I don't know. I don't know
either.
Like you can barely grow hair in this guy.
I know. I have to use minoxidil, which by the way, it's working.
He's been trying to grow his facial hair, and apparently he thinks that this thing is working. That he's doing.
It does. There's thousands of YouTube videos of this working on a lot of people, including this dude that has like a red hair beard, and it worked for him for a year, and it's working with me. Like this right here, never attached. I used to never be able to grow hair right here. This is hopeless. I don't know what to tell you about that.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about like some red flags, because like the I mean, I got catfish, and I should have seen some red flags from the beginning.
What right there?
What are some red flags for you?
Red flags for me?
Hairy chest, red flag.
Oh, a high Snapchat score.
Oh, right. It's because like, who are you Snapchatting?
Exactly. You know what? If you have a Snapchat and you're still using it, that's a huge red flag.
Why?
Because who uses Snapchat?
Do y'all use Snapchat?
Only sneaky ass people use Snapchat.
Do y'all still use Snapchat? I've wondered that because we were like really big Snapchatters back then. But
Snapchatters, yeah.
Snapchatters. Do people still use Snapchat?
Nobody uses Snapchat.
I feel like they do. I feel like maybe younger.
Yeah, everyone under 18.
Or like girls.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like, what are you sending? You know, that you want it to go away.
Oh, trust me, I know what they're sending.
That is true. A high Snapchat score is kind of like, or if they have, because they started doing like the best friends or whatever. Like, you know, if you Snapchat someone a lot, you get like they're like your best friend.
Oh,
like
yeah, you do.
I always used to. I remember like Jason and I started dating when like we still were using Snapchat, and I would be like, "Who's his like high score with? Like
who's Tiffany, huh?
Who's his best friend?"
But you know what? We should have the audience like prove that's the true thing.
What do you mean?
Like check their boyfriend's Snapchat score.
Don't do that. We're gonna get people like broken up.
Our video
People are
gets
gonna be
flagged.
like, "What?"
Our video gets flagged for violence.
Okay, but I don't. Okay. We talked about guys that I dated, but let's talk about girls that you dated. Girls that basically I hooked you up with because I was living in Orange County, and Lambert started dating the girl that worked at the front desk.
She was security too.
Security.
She was security.
She
Remember?
was tiny.
I know. She barely fit in that suit. You remember? Literally. It's like a giant sweater to her.
But I have to say.
What? Oh, what happened after?
No, he went on a date with her, and then she never came to work ever again.
No, she got fired.
What?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Well,
no, actually, before,
you went on a date with her, and then the next day she never came.
No.
Wait.
I went on one date with her, right? And she's like, "Oh shit, it's late. I have to go home." It's like, "What happened? Remember this? She had a husband and kids." And I was like, "What?"
I can't believe she was married and had a kid.
She never wore rings or anything.
That's crazy.
It's like, damn, I just wear like a ring pop or something so I know. Shit. Like, walking around like naked fingers for her and saying like, "Oh shit, I have a husband." What?
Well, yeah. So actually, Lambert got her fired, kind of, because she quit after that. Like, but what was she thinking?
I don't know. She wasn't.
She should have been like, "Oh, I'm married. I just don't have my ring on because I'm at work." I don't know.
I even asked her. I was like, "Are you dating anyone and all that stuff?" She said no. And then I was like, "Oh, you're gonna tell me after the whole thing?"
Wait, she told you after that?
Yeah, she told me after
The next day or what?
No, she told me the same night.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
After
She told you that she's got to go because she's married and has a kid?
Yeah, 2 kids. I was like, damn, you're having a kid every year? Like, shit. God, it's not mine, but I had a whole life to live after that. Remember that?
Oh my gosh. What? Okay, so that's something y'all might have never known, that Lambert got my front desk girl to quit her job.
Yeah. Careful, keep me away from your front desk girl.
Do you want to talk about the Cajun girl? Red flag. Moving on.
Red flag.
Oh. Some things that people might not know is that I had a stalker, but it doesn't. It wasn't. He wasn't like a crazy stalker or like life-threatening stalker. Would you call him
life-threatening stalker? Yeah, he was like a
creepy.
Yeah, he was creepy. He was
but
like
not
kind of forceful.
Like I didn't feel like he was gonna like do anything to me. He was just like creepy, right?
Like he had no social skills. Creepy.
Yeah.
But then that's what most serial killers are. No social skills.
Really? You think he was a social or
Sociopath?
sociopath?
No,
Do you
I think
think?
no, you know what? After a while, he understood and realized, like, damn, I fucked up.
So let me tell you guys the story of this. So I met this guy actually years and years ago when I was dating this guy when I first moved to California, and we met him at the gym, and he was like a pastor. That's what he told me. He was a pastor.
Wasn't he like a traveling pastor?
Yeah. What's it called?
Traveling pastor?
Isn't it called something
A
like?
preacher?
I forgot.
An influencer?
There's a technical term. Well, now he is kind of an influencer, but he told me he was a pastor, and I was like, oh, great. Like, didn't find anything creepy about that, Long story short, I think it was like years later, I like ran into him or something, and then he was like, oh, you should come to the church that I am at or something like that. And he's like, send me your address. I want to like send you something. And I was like thinking like, it's a pastor. Like he's like totally like harmless, Well, anyways, he showed up at my house. Lambert was there. I was like at this time, like signing a bunch of calendars or something in my office. I had like 1,000 calendars to sign. He comes in, he like kind of like forces his way in, and Lambert's like, oh, she's like really busy. He's like, he makes me eat dinner with him or something. Pizza with him.
Literally oven pizza.
Yeah, he makes me eat pizza with him, which was like so strange. And then from there, he made a website. Remember that?
Made a website?
You didn't know that?
I don't know.
It was like, will you date me page?
Oh yeah.
You
I
made
wonder
it.
if he still has that domain.
I wonder. I forgot what exactly it was. It was like page say yes or something. I don't know, .com. Which creative,
Yeah.
like
If you want to go to jail, creative.
He hired a videographer and scripted this entire video and put it on this website to ask me on a date. Kind of creative.
Yeah.
And in the whole video, he was like walking on a beach, and then like someone threw him like a clipboard or something.
Oh yeah.
And then he was like, Paige, think about this. Instead of like working and signing calendars, you could be going on a date with me. And then he throws the clipboard, and then he's like sitting at a table at dinner, and then he catches like something else, and then he's like, oh, it's like a napkin or something. And then he like puts it on his lap, and he's like, picture this, us at dinner. And he's like talking into camera. Yeah. He did that.
Does that website still exist?
I don't know. We need to find it.
Well, let the people in the comments find it.
I know. It's like Paige date me now or something. I don't know. So that happened, and that happened for a little while. And I just like felt so bad, like I didn't want to like be mean to him because he was really nice. Right? Kind of stalkery, but nice. Then I moved from Orange County to LA, and Lambert sees him at Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle.
You remember that? This is all coming back to you?
Remember that? Yup, I did.
Lambert tells him that I live at those apartments right there.
I don't know why I told him.
And guess what? He moved into those apartments.
Oh, because he was in line with a friend of mine. And then I was like, oh shit. I was talking to her. I was like, hey, how's it going? And he was like, oh, Lambert. And I was like, what the fuck?
And then Lambert tells him where I live. And then like the next day, I'm working in like the common area, and he's like touring the space. And I was like,
and that's what sold him.
And then, oh my gosh, you will never believe. And then I was supposed to move apartments that day. I was supposed to like move into a different apartment. And they moved him to the apartment that I was supposed to move into's neighbor.
Oh shit.
That's the apartment he was supposed to get. And I like went up to the front desk, and I was like, and I lived there at this time for like years and knew them well. And I was like asking like, where are they moving? Like, where is he moving? And then they were like, oh, he's moving right next door to you. And I was like, oh,
You know what's crazy
I was
too?
like, I can't move there anymore. And so I had to like move somewhere else.
If you got a restraining order in Orange County and he does that, that would have been a big lawsuit.
Oh my gosh. That was like so crazy. And he lived there for like a year and I'd see him all the time. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, stalker. But I never felt like life threatened. Like my life is threatened. It was just weird.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't imagine like other people who have like threatening.
No, and then a year later from making that video where he asked me out, he made another video.
He did?
Yes.
What?
Same thing. He's like, it's 1 year and it could be our 1 year anniversary, but it's 1 year of me asking you out and I'm going to ask you out again. And he made another video.
Will you ask me, Paige? I mean, will you go out with me, Paige? Year 1, year2.com? Is that what the damn website was?
I don't know. I need to find that website. I need to find it.
I mean, everyone's going to try to find it now. But when they see who it is, they're going to be like, what?
I know, because maybe they know. They're going to be like, whoa. Okay, one thing that people may not know is Lambert used to eat meat. He's been vegetarian for what, year and a half?
Vegetarian for a year and a few months.
Yeah. We used to always eat
In-N-Out.
No.
What? Oh, Popeyes. Yes.
Well,
oh.
In-N-Out too.
Yeah. Well, In-N-Out was an Orange County thing, but until...
You're right. In-N-Out was Orange County. Popeyes was LA.
Yeah.
And what did you always order?
Oh my God. Is it 3-piece tenders?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it
yeah.
4-piece?
Oh, I think it's 3, right?
It's only 3? Yeah, they're huge.
It's only 3.
And then the smoked white ranch. What was it?
Ooh, oh yeah.
What was that name?
Like
Smoked
pepperoni
ranch?
Ranch stuff. Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow. Does that make you want to eat meat again?
Hell yeah. But remember when it was like spicy too?
The spicy chicken with the spicy ranch. Oh my gosh. I haven't had
Damn.
Popeyes in a long time.
Same. I've had meat in a long time.
I know. I wish we could like go celebrate with Popeyes. We can eat the fries.
Popeyes, if you make vegetarian options, I'll be in that line every day. If you create a rewards program, you can definitely see I'm a big customer.
Yeah, no joke. In-N-Out sent him a Christmas card. Like what? I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah,
Speaking of food, one thing you might not know is every single time when I used to be like sad or like I was like going through a breakup or I felt like Lambert would always be like, ding, 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 ding. What am I bringing you to eat? And he would bring me, I feel like you'd bring me Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell was like the serotonin like burst of happiness right there.
Yeah.
So if anyone watching this video, if a girl,
what's your like sad food? You know, like what? I mean, Taco Bell is a good sad food.
It is.
You know,
it's cheap.
Yeah, cheap.
Yeah, you'll get diarrhea later, but
ew, gross. Okay, moving on.
You can't even poop. So I don't. At the time, remember you couldn't poop for like 6 months at a time.
Yeah, thank you for telling. I guess
like,
people might never know.
Oh, I forgot.
People will never know, but now they do. Yeah, but I used to not do that. I don't know. I was like on such a strict diet. Oh my god.
Yeah,
so
I even
unhealthy.
recorded like the date last time Paige pooped. May 4th. And then it would be like May 4th, 2017. Like, damn, bitch, a year has passed. Like,
it's like, where did it go? You know?
it disappears. Just paints in the air.
Where did it go? I don't have that problem anymore. TMI. You know, one thing that when I was like looking back at all our photos, is one thing that I like miss so much that we need to do again is game night.
Oh yeah,
wasn't that the best?
that was the best.
We would always get like
one
all
of our friends. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even say it.
We would always get all of our friends over to someone's house. Like someone would host it. I would typically host it, but sometimes like Lauren and Dave would host it, or you know, whatever. And it was just so fun.
It was.
Like some of our favorite games is what was like one of your favorite games?
damn, this was like years ago.
I love that one that we drew. That
like a guess it game. Whatever.
Yeah, it's like a guessing game, but you draw it out. It's not charades because charades is like acting, but this is like you draw it, and it's like a dirty game. I packed that for something like not that long ago, and we didn't erase like a lot of like because I haven't played that game since we played that game in LA.
Shit.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. I know. Like 2017.
And I opened it, and there was like still like I don't even want to say it, but there was still like Lauren's drawing was still up there and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, this brings back so many good memories.
Yeah, those are good times.
I know.
Shoot. You know it's a fun game to play too? Catan.
Oh yeah, we never played that.
We never played that.
No.
But that's
I feel like the only games
game.
we played were like sick, dirty games.
Yeah. I was like, man, what the hell were we going through back then? We were just like, all right, let's play whatever.
Yeah, it was like, I don't even know. It was hilarious though. But if y'all don't do game night, do a game night. Your phone's going off.
Jesus.
Is that your alarm?
It is, the stock market alarm.
He sounds so rich. That was my stock market
That's
alarm.
my stock market alarm. It's letting me know it's closing in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. If y'all don't do game night, do a game night once a month with all your friends. Get everyone together. We would like order food, like, you know.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Like the Mediterranean place or something downstairs.
Panini Grill.
Yeah, and just get like, you know, where they would cater like to a group of people.
Yeah.
Get food, get some drinks, get some games.
Yeah.
Good
And some
time.
of these like caterings too, they have like great food, you know.
Yeah.
It's a good idea too, catering. Shoot. Chick-fil-A has catering.
And they do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Abby's.
Chick-fil-A, like, I swear, they're doing it right. Every time I go by a Chick-fil-A, there's always, like, such a long line.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah. I mean, for any restaurant, if you have, like, Chick-fil-A service, you'll do good.
Yeah. So as we're, like, going through old, like, videos and photos to kind of get some ideas, we realized, because we're going through an old vlog, that we always used to get pedicures together. So one thing you might not know about us is we would always together, that was like our thing, is we would go get pedicures together.
Yeah.
We're actually doing that today.
Yeah.
We'll have to, I don't know, we're thinking like we should do something cool during it.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We should do an interview.
Yeah.
Do a Q&A or something.
If you have any ideas of what we should do during our pedicure, like like Limber was like saying, like an interview, or like asking like each other a bunch of like random questions or something like that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. That would be really fun.
Ask like crazy questions. If you were high and you had to choose the life of Jason or your daughter, what would it be?
What?
During the Cold War. During the nuclear war.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about nuclear wars. Like, what's our exit plan? What would we do? Where would we go? We always talk about random things.
Nothing comes to life.
I know. No. Okay, one thing that everyone might not randomly know, because I was like thinking, like, what's a random, like, not fact, but like thing, like a tip, a trick, or whatever people might not know. So Lambert showed me this a long time ago, because I think
Is it the dog thing
the dog thing
that you posted on Facebook?
No. They got my Facebook banned.
I wonder if you post a status and be like, hey, you guys remember this video?
Oh my gosh. It's probably one thing y'all don't know is Lambert a long time ago took a video of my dog Banks. Oh, bless. Rest in peace. I love him. Miss him. But I remixed it and sent it to him with like a dirty thing at the end of the video. It's like a naked human. It's just bad. And I sent it to him as like a joke, like, did you see the end of this? Like, this is crazy. And he was like, wait, what? And watched it. And then I was like, yeah, okay. Well, it was National Dog Day, and I meant to go post his video on Facebook. And I accidentally posted the video that I made on Facebook. It's like karma. Like, that's what I get for like doing that to you. And then my Facebook got flagged, and I never really got full access to it back.
But I don't know where you get these videos from. Literally, like there's like one video every morning.
I always like
where the fuck? What page on Pornhub are you on?
I'll send random videos. Like I'll be sitting here and like I'll airdrop a video to Lambert. He'd be like, "What is this? I'm not opening this." You know, you just have to brighten someone's day with like a dirty video. But one thing that I wanted to kind of end this was, I don't know if, because Lambert's a people person. I want to say that. Like Lambert is a people person. He loves talking to people. He loves being around people.
You got a big ass mouth.
But
is that what you're saying?
But there is this thing that he showed me years ago, and I always was like, and I do it now. And I always was wondering, like, why did Lambert like know how to do this or show me this?
I'm so scared. I'm scared right now. What are you talking about?
No, it's like if you push right when you get in the elevator and you push the door closed, it stays closed and doesn't stop.
Yeah.
On any elevator or any floor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, you showed me that like a long time ago.
Because we didn't want to come across certain. I feel like my brain is talking to you. My brain just said the name to you.
That's why you found that out?
Yeah.
I didn't understand.
Well, no, I just randomly came and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh. She does live like floors down.
Oh, yeah. So if you didn't know, you could get in the elevator, push the door close button, and it'll like, I don't know, like
it'll skip all the floors and take you straight down to the home floor.
So crazy.
Yeah.
So something you never knew.
Maybe if you want to avoid your stalker.
All right, you guys, that is it for us today. If you guys have any ideas of something that you want us to do, because we were like watching old vlogs and we were like wondering like maybe we should bring back the funny challenges that we used to do.
Definitely do that.
Yeah, right? Did you guys like those? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
They liked it. Trust me.
If you guys
100,000 views on them,
I know.
They liked it.
I know. We need to maybe do, and they were really fun, you know?
They were.
So if there's anything that you guys miss, want to see again, or if you guys have any ideas for us on the YouTube or specific things you want to hear on the podcast, comment and let us know.
Yeah. Nothing crazy though, because we're older now and we got joint problems and shit.
Like, what's crazy?
I don't know. Like the dizzy waiter challenge. We got dizzy and then like just fell straight to the.
We can't do that now?
No, we can.
We're too old for
just not when I have like bursitis or gout. Because can't move.
All right, you guys. We'll see you guys next week.